We got a big old toy haul. Lots of exclusives. Stay tuned.
Make their head drop. Make their head drop. Make their head drop.
What's up, guys? Happy Powercon week. I don't know if I went through the entire intro song there, but I was getting a little antsy here. I saw all the comments running in, so I wanted to pop on and say, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the live. So the first person in the chat to say hello, WTF, it's Juan, says, what's up, Cincy? How's it going, Juan? I know that's not your real name, but that's what I'm going to call you because that's your handle. Chi-Town Cylon, how's it going? RBS, also known as Retro Brick Studios, how's it going? John Rhodes. Chi-Town says, first to hit that like button, LOL. Thank you, Chi-Town. I appreciate that. It's a little bright in here. I think I have my ring light up too bright. I feel a little washed out, but that's okay. We have your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, says, long time no see, my friend. It has been a while since we saw each other on a live, but I'm going to start doing these on a weekly basis. Tuesday seems to be a pretty good day for me to do these, so I might start doing them on Tuesday. By the way, the title of this live stream was Big Toy Haul, because it always is. It's always a big toy haul. But this time I have some exclusives. A lot of these things are like exclusive to a certain store. So I'll show you what I got. Some good stuff down there. Where was Willie Woodson is here. Darth Primus is here. Malika Mabane. Peace and love to the family and to the fellow collectors. Peace and love to you, my friend, Malika. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Mandalore Express is here. Brett Turner. What's up, Cincy? It's my birthday. And so glad you're running a show today. Sweet. Brett Turner, my friend. Happy birthday to you. I hope this is the greatest of birthdays for you. I hope you got some good stuff. Hope you had the day off from work or from school or wherever you were supposed to go today. Hopefully you had the day off and you were able to enjoy yourself. But happy birthday to you, Brett Turner. OLU or Olu says, oh snap, caught alive. Yes, you did. Retro Brick says notification squad. Hell yes. Hit that notification bell, guys. Comments jumped, so I'm going to make my way back up. JJMR is here. Yo, finally got here early. You did. I think I went on at a pretty good time this time. I got about an hour. Mrs. Cincy went to go work out. I worked out earlier today. She could not because she was taking one of the girls had a doctor's appointment, so she had to take her there. So I went and did my thing. Bam! And she's doing her thing now. But let's see. Like I said, it is PowerCon week. Who's going to PowerCon? This guy. I'm leaving Friday. Really excited about it. Me and Craig are making the journey up to OH. And we're actually landing in Cincinnati. The original plan was for us to go to Comics to Games and Toy Department when we landed in Cincinnati. But then Craig found out he has to be at PowerCon Friday because he is with Whatnot and he's got to be at the booth ski. So we got to hightail it up. I think the plan is to land, get the rental car, or rental truck in this case, get me some Skyline. I don't know if Craig's going to want any Skyline, but I definitely want some Conies. I'm going to get probably 3. And chili cheese conies, so I'll be nice and farty for the 2.5 hour drive up, or 2 hour. I forgot how long it took to drive from Cincinnati to Columbus. I think it's 2 hours, about 2 hours. But yeah, I'll be nice and farty. I got a nice little music playlist. A lot of hard stuff, hard rock, metal stuff. Hopefully Craig likes the playlist, but we're going straight to the PowerCon, and he's going to get all set up and all that stuff. I got a 3-day thing. I bought a 3-day ticket, so I'll go in there, see what kind of deals are to be had. Why do I hear my door opening? Hello!
Hello.
Hi. Hey, everyone. Before you shut that door, Tay-Tay has a new side business called Tay-Tay's Perfect Perlers. Why don't you bring up the Autobot and the Decepticon, and we'll show that one. But yeah, she has a side business. She makes little designs, cool designs, nerdy designs, pop culture related designs with little beads, and they look fantastic. And she has actually decided to turn those into keychains as well. So now you have something to do with your little perfect perler design thing. You'll see what I'm talking about when she brings them in. But they're very, very cool. She left her phone right near my damn elbow. Where was I? Anyway. Kelly's Music Channel is here. How's it going? Johnny Vegas 18 is here. Degato says, hi all. RBS says, hope you're good. I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty damn good. B Drizzy 1990 says, what's up? Mason Hundley is here. Bobby Makovsky is here. I've seen a lot of familiar names. What in the world? Did you really have to run and have him chase you? Now he's all riled up. All right, do you want to show these off?
Okay.
All right.
I brought those up too. Okay. These are $12 each. We have
Decepticon.
and this
Autobot.
one.
So to give you an idea of
And then
size on these guys, let me show them this.
both of these are and you can get the set for $20.
How much are they each?
12.
They're 12 each. So there's a lot of perlers, a lot of beads in these things, a lot of design, a lot of detail. She is selling these for 12 each, or the pair for 20. So you get a little discount if you buy both. But this is a 6-inch figure. This is a Black Series Incinerator Trooper standing next to these things. So these are big. These will look really nice in your Transformers display. So want to show those off, and then you want to show the other ones off?
Okay.
Don't hit any buttons here, please.
I know. Okay, so these are going to come on a keychain. And then, so we have red one. Hold on.
Raphael.
Purple.
Donatello. Robo's
Orange.
favorite. Michelangelo. Me and Dave's favorite.
And blue.
And Leo.
And then they all come with mini pizzas.
Little pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
Bam. Keychains.
Uh-huh.
So, if you want to check this out, guys, go to find Tay-Tay's Perfect Perlers all together. No spaces, no underscores. Tay-Tay's Perfect Perlers on Instagram. You can check out all of her designs. You can order through me, cincynerd@gmail.com.
You could also order for me.
Yes. But she is trying to earn some money to buy some stuff. So, any patronage would be absolutely appreciated.
I can't bend his finger because I jammed it.
She jammed her finger.
Daddy jammed it. His fault.
Total accident.
No, his fault.
Here. I don't know my own strength sometimes. She was
Pizzas.
hitting me with something. I stuck my foot out, and it hit her finger, and she jammed her finger.
Yeah, I couldn't do gymnastics.
And now I haven't heard the end of it. All right. Thanks for joining.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Check out Tay-Tay's Perfect Perlers. Okay, so who else is here? Mason Hundley's here. Bobby Makovsky. Michael Taylor's here. Got Chrysanthemum today. Very cool. How do you like it? MJ Castaneda. Leon is here. Mark 44 Prime. The Toyaholic. Comments jumped. I think it's time to start showing off what I got here. Let's see here. Mason Hundley says, "Are you going to do a hunt with Ethan Page at PowerCon?" I didn't know is he going to PowerCon? I know he's going to the toy department. I know he has Dynamite on Wednesday. I think he's at toy department today, isn't he? But yeah, if he's at PowerCon, I'll say what's up. And we'll see what's going on. A lot of people are going to be at PowerCon. Shartimus Prime, Robo, Pixel Dan, Dan Larson, Josh Pence, Not Another Retro Channel, Kyle Phillips, Toy Bills of Instagram fame, and then some little freaking dork named Cincy Nerd too. That guy too. But let's see who else is here in the chatski. Leon says PowerCon. Leon's going to be there. So I'll see Leon there. We'll meet for the first time in person. All right. So let me show you guys. B Drizzy says pre-ordered the Venom 3-pack from Amazon. I saw that. Let me show you something new. I don't see it on Big Bad. So I made a new screen. So if you joined my last live, I made these screens. And I made a new screen specifically for this, but unfortunately, it is not frickin' there. All right, so we'll look at Toy Shiz's page. So let's do this and see if this works. Bam! There I am. And there's Toy Shiz's page, and there's the 3-pack. So now I can look at stuff on the interwebs, and we can look at it together. And this is Instagram. Toy Shiz has a 3-pack. It's Eddie Brock. Looking jacked. And it is Riot and Agony. Looks pretty cool. Honestly, it looks pretty cool. It looks like that's an Amazon exclusive potentially. Interesting. Let's check it out. Let's see how much that sucker is. So we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll do bam, and we'll do bam. And it is a $77.99. $77.99. Which honestly, that's not too bad of a price if you think about it, because the Riot is pretty damn big. The Riot's pretty big. Eddie Brock's not that big. I mean, he's a jacked figure, but the Riot is kind of a bigger, chunkier piece of plastic there. And if you do the math, 3 into 77, it's roughly like 25 and change per figure, right? 25-ish, 26-ish, something like that. That's not bad. Not too bad. When we're talking about the rising cost of action figures and whatnot, 77 for 3 figures, one of them being pretty damn big, not that bad. It looks like it's going to be released November 1st. Pre-order now. Still deciding on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but there's a little enlarged picture. The Eddie, the Venom, is the one that I like the most, honestly. I think that looks pretty badass. The other two look decent, but I like that Eddie Brock. But there you go. There's something new that I can... I also have Big Bad on here. And I got Sideshow on here. So there's something pretty neat. Back to me. All right, so let's take a look at the screens here. Ben Tenza is here. Luna Figs is here. Ben Tenza says, "What's up, Cincy? I'm at work, so I'll be going in and out of your stream. Check out the replay. I always have all the live streams up for replay later. So check that out if you will, if you'd like. I'd appreciate it." It looks like... Did we get a Super Chatski? Super Chatski! Retro says, "Hey, Tay-Tay." She's gone, but I'll say hey for her. For you. To her. Jonathan Irizarry. Let's see those figs. All right. I tend to start babbling, talking, and I don't know when to stop. And I look at the damn comments anyway. So here's the first one I picked up. It is the Cobb Vanth in Boba Fett armor. I was very, very excited to pick this one up. Holy frick, the Thor 2941. For your little girl and for enthusiasm. I admire her enthusiasm. Oh, for your little girl and her enthusiasm. Thank you very much, the Thor. That's awesome. I appreciate that. And she'll appreciate that as well. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Anyway, I got this Timothy Oliphant Cobb Vanth Freaking awesome. Love him as an actor. I think I've liked everything that he's been in. I really, really liked the show Justified. And I really like him as a character in The Mandalorian. So, and I really liked that opener for, what was it, season 3? Where it's him and Din Djarin and the Tuskens versus the Krayt Dragon. So I was really looking forward to this figure. Really, really happy to finally get it. I think I'm going to do like, I'm going to put this in with the Mando figures, obviously. But I'm going to put him in a row with Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. Because he did kind of make an appearance in Book of Boba when he crawled out of the damn Sarlacc. So I'm going to start with Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. And then Cobb Vanth. And then the Boba Fett with the robes on, the Tusken robes. And then Boba Fett repainted. I think that'll look pretty awesome. So, very, very happy to pick that one up. Just looking at this one, comes with the rifle, comes with a very badass looking like revolver type blaster. If you could see that. So I got that. Next figure, you could see it right here on my lap. Mafex figure. Very, very excited for what we saw at SDCC with the Bane and the Nightfall Batman, or the Nightfall era Batman, because technically this one is called Nightfall Batman. So it's the Azrael Batman, basically. Got this one from Ami Ami, shipped super quick. Looks good. I'm looking at the paint now. I was kind of hoping that the yellow on the top of the torso would be more gold, but this looks honestly more comic accurate. So I think they got it right. I like that it comes with the unmasked head sculpt. What's his name? What's the character's name? Paul something? I frickin' forgot. I always just call him Azrael, but he looks amazing. Very, very cool. Mafex Nightfall Batman. Can't wait to open that one up. Put it on the old... I have a combination Batman-Superman shelf. I'm going to need more room, though, because that sucker's getting full. This one right here. This one has really kind of gone up in price. I was trying to find out what this was exclusive to. I thought it was a Target exclusive, but then I don't remember ordering it from Target. I thought I ordered it directly from frickin' NECA? I don't remember. Please shout it out in the chat if you know what this is exclusive to, but I know it's an exclusive because this thing has shot up in price on the secondary. This thing was like listed at like 80, 85, 90 bucks, but it's Usagi Yojimbo. Dave got this one and said it's one of his favorite figures of the year. I then looked, while I was doing research online, a couple people are saying this is figure of the year potential. So really friggin' excited to open this one. I think this might be the only Usagi Yojimbo we get too. I don't know if we're going to get the comic one. I think it has something to do with like rights being tied up and whatnot. So even though I kind of I've specialized and focused my turtle collecting on the comic turtles, because that's what I kind of started with. This might just go in that display with them, even though he's a cartoon Usagi Yojimbo. So pretty freaking badass. There he is again. And again, if you know what this is exclusive to, if it was a NECA exclusive, if it was like a Con exclusive or Target exclusive, let me know in the chat so that I can not give misinformation. And then last but not least, this one is an exclusive as well. It's a gold label, Martian Manhunter. This is the second version McFarlane has done of Martian Manhunter. First version looked pretty cool. First version was like a modern version, had pants. This one, he's got the undies on. He's got the undies, the straps. But this is the Martian Manhunter I grew up reading about in the comic books. As soon as I saw they were making this one, I knew I needed to get it. I was pre-order as soon as it was like a day one solicitation. I pre-ordered it. So really happy to get it. I think he's still available on Target. But Martian Manhunter. So there's one stack, guys. I have another stack of stuff here to show you. But I don't want to neglect the chat ski, so I'm going to go ahead and check out the chat, see what you guys are saying. If I skipped anyone's comments, I apologize. But it looks like I'm already behind. So let's see here. Juan says Invasion of the Kiddos. It seems like they invade every single live stream, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Tay-Tay wants to promote her business. All good here. Malika says, have a safe and fun trip, please. Tape the road tape the road trip and the Powercon convention. Yeah, I was planning on recording quite a bit because the last couple shows I went to, I didn't really record anything at all. I just kind of like looked around and stuff. But I'm going to be at this damn thing for like 3 days. We got a 3-day pass. Monday, Craig and I are driving back down to Cincinnati, and we're hitting up Toy Department and Comics to Games before we hit our flight, because our flight's in the evening. So we were gonna we're driving back to Cincinnati, I think Sunday night, and we're gonna hit some stores up Monday. So really freaking excited about that. So if I go to Toy Department, I'm gonna record there. That'll be a separate video. If I go to Comics to Games, separate video. Obviously Powercon's gonna be a separate deal. Might even be 2 videos. I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna take, but I'm just gonna kind of share my con experience. I'm after vintage stuff. I told the guys this. I told Billy this because he's also after vintage stuff. I'm after vintage shows and vintage Star Wars. So that's really like what my focus is. I'm sure I'll leave with something modern. I always say I'm going to go specifically for one thing, or something specific, and then I always leave with something else that was not even on the list. So, but that's my intention. I have a list of G.I. Joe vintage figures that I'm looking for. I have a list of Star Wars vintage figures I'm looking for. I'm going to be hunting for those. And I'll show you everything else along the way. Everything else that's pretty cool. All right. Clone Trooper 75 says, what's up? Why are they frickin' doing Alexa announcements while I'm live? Why does this happen to me, guys? So rude. My kids are so frickin' rude. Anyway. I don't know where I put the remote, honestly. It's down there somewhere. Mike Harris here. How's it going? Sigma Prime says Transformers. By the way, Sigma Prime, I'm not sure if you're in for them, but the new Legacy Transformers with repaint and blur, Cosmos, freaking, I can't remember the names of the Road Rocket. There's a bunch of them. They started hitting Walmart. I saw a price tag. I don't know if they're all this price, but the price tag said $24.97, which seems excessive. It seems a little high. But if you're after them, they are hitting Walmart. So I would check out your Walmarts if you're looking for those guys. Free Trooper included. Retro Bricks says. Retro Bricks Studio says. Degato, that's awesome. Good job. All right, so comments jumped. Let me go ahead and see what's going on. Did you jump into Action Force yet? B. Drew collects. I got the Sergeant Slaughter, and I've thought about getting some of the other figures because I think they honestly look really cool. And I just know that if I bought one, I'm going to buy a bunch. And if I buy a bunch, they're going to get their own shelf. And as you can see behind me, I'm kind of short on shelf space. So I do like them. I think they look amazing. I would like to buy some of them and have them. I just don't know what I would do with them right now. Okay. Malika, thank you. Nightfall Batman, a.k.a. Jean-Paul Valli. Let's see here. Jonathan said, ooh, where did you get that? Which one are you talking about, Jonathan? Which figure are you talking about? Hold on, let me respond to my child who keeps asking me where the remote is. I have no earthly clue where the remote is. Period. There. Hopefully we don't get another Alexa announcement. Did you hear Timothy Olyphant will be the new MCU Blade as... Is that confirmed? Josh Bear said, hey Cincy, did you hear Timothy Olyphant will be in the new MCU Blade as Deacon Frost? I'll accept that casting. I think that I like him. He's a great actor, and I think he would do great. Is that confirmed? That's crazy. This is the first I've heard of that. Your friendly neighborhood YouTube, or is that rumor at this point? Because I heard another rumor that John Krasinski had signed like a multiple movie deal with Marvel, with Disney. Campia, I think, reported on that Krasinski was in for like 3 movies. And I haven't heard anything about it. So I don't know if that is a rumor as well, but what did you make of the new Andor series? your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. I think that the trailer for Andor looks absolutely amazing. I think that if you liked the movie Rogue One, you are going to like this series. It looks like it's the most serious and the most adult-oriented out of any of the Star Wars Disney Plus series. I think it looks fantastic. It looks the most realistic. It looks like it's the most like war-like, because it is Star Wars, and it looks like it's the most like war-like, if that makes any sense. It just looks very like, and we're talking about like spaceships and laser blasters. It looks like it's the most grounded in reality. So I think it looks freaking awesome. I can't wait for it. Omega Weapons' says Rabbit will probably show up in Target. OMFG Rick, it was through NECA as of now. Okay, so Usagi Yojimbo ordered it through NECA. Omega Weapons seems to think it's going to show up in Target. I hope it does. It looks like a great figure. I haven't opened it yet, but yes. I guess don't overpay for it right now, because again, secondary prices are like $80+. So yeah, don't do that. Let's see. It shot up in price because nobody has any patience to wait for it to show up at Target. Ken Best said that. And yeah, pretty much. Exactly. Sean Maurice, it's a Target exclusive, but pre-orders from NECA are shipping now. Patrick Peluso, I just got the Batman and Robin Dark Knight Returns from Beast Kingdom. Interesting. I own nothing from Beast Kingdom. I have been interested in Beast Kingdom. I know that Wade, Unparalleled Universe, has bought some Beast Kingdom stuff. And it's always intrigued me, but I don't own anything. So, chat, guys, right now watching, if you own any Beast Kingdom stuff, obviously Patrick Peluso owns Beast Kingdom stuff. What do you guys think of that stuff? What do you guys think of the figures? What scale are they? Are they 7-inch or are they bigger? I'm very curious on those figures, because there have been some releases that I was like, oh, really? So, curious I am. B. Drew collects. You should get the Black Adam fig with his cape. It's badass. Talking about the McFarlane one, I'm actually going to get both. I'm going to get the one without the cape and the one with the cape, because I am a big Rock the Dwayne Johnson fan. Jonathan says, I got to put that manhunt floating in display. Put that manhunt floating in display. Man-bat? It says manhunt. What are you referring to, my friend? The Toy Oholic, are you getting the Masterverse too bad? No, I kind of stopped collecting Masterverse. I may jump back into Origins because of that Eternia playset, because that thing looks freaking amazing. And that's a crowdfunded thing. So if I decide to back Eternia, I'm gonna need some figures to pose in that sucker. So I might jump back into Origins. But I don't want to. Because I collect too many things as it is. I'm trying to focus more on vintage stuff. As of right now, I'm probably not going to get the too bad. Michael Taylor, could Tay-Tay make me a Star Wars logo one? Abso-friggin-lutely she can. Yeah, I'll have her look up some designs and I'll have her make a couple, and then I'll show them on here. And if you're interested, you can pick them up. The Thor, I know you don't HasLab. I do HasLab. I have the Razor Crest, and I have the Sail Barge, and I ordered the Sky Striker. So I do HasLab on a few things. I wish I had ordered the Galactus, even though I didn't. I wish I had ordered the Unicron, even though I didn't. I will be ordering the His Tank. So the Thor asked, did the Cobra His Tank change your mind because it's going to cost you more down the road possibly? I'm definitely going to get it. I think the thing ends on the 16th. I'm just procrastinating, which I honestly don't need to procrastinate because they're not going to charge me yet. I should just go ahead and freaking order it right now, honestly, and be done with it, and then forget about it. And then when they charge me in 2 weeks and I see that $300 charge, I'm like, oh yeah, I did pre-order it. So I'm definitely going to get it. I love the classified line. G.I. Joe Classified, possibly my figure line of the year. I'm working on a video right now. I need to edit it still. It's probably going to be my next video that you see on YouTube, and it's dedicated to G.I. Joe Classified. I have a feeling that one of 3 figures, or possibly 2, or possibly all 3, could end up in my top 10 of the year. So I'm going to do like a unboxing and show you my reaction, let you know what I think. And I also got like frickin' 5 or 6 more classified figures to show you in that video. So that should be the next video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so comments jumped. Let me see. What the frick? Josh Bear says he's on the IMDb page with De Niro as Whistler. Get the frick out of here. Are you guys pulling my leg? Is it April? Are you serious? Robert De Niro and Timothy Olyphant? No, wait. Timothy Olyphant was going to be in... No, yeah, you were right. He was going to be Deacon Frost. Timothy Olyphant, Robert De Niro in the Blade movie. Seriously. I got to look that up. Not right now, though. Where was I? I know you don't has that. Oh, I read that. Spartan Toy Hunter. How's it going, my friend? Bobby Makovsky, have you pre-ordered any new Hot Toys that have been announced? I am going to pre-order the... Let's take a look, shall we? All right, so Sideshow. We're going to get back to the toy haul here in just a second, but since that question came up, let's see what I could potentially pre-order here. I know I'm down for the Darth Vader, the one from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I'm going to be ordering the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show. I don't know if I'm going to get the whole timed deluxe versions with like the big ass bases, because quite honestly, I'm not going to display them with those bases. I'm going to order the Toby. I'm going to order the Andrew Garfield. Let's just take a look. We'll start with Marvel. Hot Toys Marvel. So let's go to pre-release. All right. Definitely going to get the Toby. I think I'm going to pass on this Iron Man. I think is just ridiculously priced. $455 for this figure. And even if you get the collector version, still... Oh, shit. I don't want to order it. Good Lord. Jumping the gun on me. The hell are you doing? Anyway, where was I? Let's go back. Because frickin' Sideshow thought I was going to order that sucker when I was literally talking about how it's too much. I mean, do you guys agree? $445. I granted it's a die-cast figure, but it just seems so frickin' excessive. $445. Why? Why is it that much? If you're going to order it, more power to you. I just don't understand why it's so expensive. All right, let's start again because I frickin' suck, apparently. My first time using the internet, guys. Just started using the internet today. All right, here we go. I'm not going to order Thor. I'm not going to order that Thor. I'm probably not going to order the Wolverine, although it looks very cool. I am going to order this Doctor Strange, the Dead Strange. I think it looks amazing. I think that was such a cool part in that movie. I really liked that one. So I'm going to get that one. It's $385. Again, ridiculous, but I got to pick my ridiculous purchases. I'm going to get this one, Green Goblin. I cannot pass on this one. It's so iconic looking. $375. Good Lord. Let me go ahead and bend over while I'm at it. Morbius, no thanks. Moon Knight, I'm probably going to pass. I got to get this this Peter. Because the way I'm going to display the Toby and the Andrew is with this Peter. I'm just going to have all 3 of them standing there with their head sculpt showing. Not their unmasked head sculpt is how I plan to do that. I'm not going to get this version with the big-ass base. No reason for that. Not going to get Ock. Anything else? I think I'm still down for the War Machine. I'm paying that sucker off. But I think that's all I'm going to get Marvel-wise, guys. Is there anything you guys are planning to order that I am not? There's a lot of cool stuff. It's just super freaking expensive. I can't afford to pay these prices. if people have the financial capability to pay these prices and get literally every release, more power to you. Because you're doing something right in life if you can afford all that. All right, so Star Wars wise, pre-release. I'm going to get the Vader. I'm going to get the Obi-Wan. I'm thinking about getting this this Mandalorian, helmetless, Pedro Pascal head sculpt. I'm definitely getting Bespin Luke. That's one of my favorite pre-orders right there. And then I might get this one, this Luke too. But that's about it. I gotta pick and choose, guys. It's not the Cincy Nerd of yesteryear where I was getting like so many Hot Toys releases. I gotta pick. They're too damn expensive now. All right, where was I? JC is live on TNI. He's dropping hints about future releases. Very cool. I'll watch that later. Troy Walker said that. Night of Ren says, I'm meeting Larry Hama next weekend at FarleyCon in East Ridge, Tennessee. I'm going to have him sign my G.I. Joe 21, the Silent Interlude issue. That's such an awesome issue. And that's such a great issue for him to sign. Very, very cool, Ren. Let me know how that experience goes. Let me know if he's a cool guy. I've never met him before. I've walked past him at cons. He had a big line, but I never stopped to talk to him or anything. Jonathan Antonio, just saw your live stream now. Love the channel. Keep it up, my brother. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Very nice of you to say. I'm just going back a little bit because I skipped a bunch of comments here. So Sean Maurice said, purchased my first Beast Kingdom, an older figure, the Logan one, and they're 6-inch, and they're pretty darn cool, honestly. Surprised me. Interesting. I thought they were a larger scale for some reason. B. Drew says, yeah, McFarlane one. I'm a big Rock fan too. Statue is nice too, but not in range right now. Gonna switch hands with Capeless Adam. Think Caped one should have fists. Mason Hunley, did you see WB canceled the Batgirl movie? They shelved it. It's not canceled. They shelved it. So, I mean, it could potentially be canceled. I don't think they went into production at all yet. So it could be one of the ones that they just say, yeah, I don't think we're going to do this one. Ren says, I have Black Series George Lucas as Stormtrooper arriving tomorrow. I don't collect Black Series anymore, but had to get George. Can I just say, I opened this one off camera. 3 3/4 inch fans. This one right here. This is the Book of Boba Fett. See if I can cover my face so it focuses on him. Maybe, maybe not. This is the Book of Boba Fett Deluxe 3 3/4 inch Vintage Collection Boba Fett. This right here is an amazing figure. Absolutely freaking amazing. His articulation is very much like a 6-inch figure. He has articulation in his ankles. He has ankle pivot. As you could see, he has that... Is that called a ball hinge in the hips? And he's got a thigh swivel. Just amazing articulation. He's got a ball peg for a head, and he can, like... The head movement is just insane on this one. You can look up. Just look down. Just an awesome, awesome figure. This one right here, out of any 3 3/4 inch figure, I think the question came up on a previous stream. What's your favorite 3 3/4 inch figure of the year? It's probably this one. And I would say that this one here has the potential of cracking the top 10 of the year of all purchases. I just really, really love this figure. And I'm actually thinking about buying a second because I want one to just display loose like this with other figures. And I want one to pilot the Slave one. So I think I'm going to buy a second one. It's that great of a figure. So if you, pick and choose 3 3/4, or if you are a 3 3/4 inch collector and you haven't picked that figure up, I would definitely recommend it. And if you do pick it up, let me know what you think. And if you already picked it up, let me know what you think in the chat. Let's see here. Again, I do have another stack of stuff to show you here in this haul. 1, 2, 3, 4 items. And I believe, yeah, they're all exclusives. I'm pretty sure. All right, so Ren says, I only have Razor Crest. Omega says, I just pick up the SHF Star Wars Vision Kara? I don't think it's worth $93. What figure are you talking about? Sean Maurice. When does Hasbro pre-orders for HasLab charge? They charge at the end of the period that you can sign up for the HasLab project. So I think the his tank ends August 16th. So if you pre-ordered it day one, it's probably going to charge you on the 17th. If I order it on the 16th, it'll charge me the next day. Let me just go ahead and do something here real quick. Hasbro Pulse. And we're going to look at the HasLab. HasLab. All right, so let's do this again, because I freaking love that I can show you what I'm looking at now. So here is the, so there you go. Funding ends in 13 days, 4 hours, and 23 minutes. Their target backer number was 8,000. They're at 17,711. I'm going to guess this thing ends, if we're going to do prices right, where I can't go over, I'm going to guess it ends probably at 22,000 backers. There's always an influx right towards the end. Again, there's 2 weeks left. They're not going to do any more like stretch goals or anything. I think all the stretch goals have been announced. It's $299. It'll charge in 13 or 14-ish days. So right after the funding ends, it'll charge. But just to show you this guy here, if you're on the fence or thinking about it, comes with a his tank driver. So if we're going to do the math logic, so there's one figure it comes with. One figure. There's pictures of it. It's got freaking lights. That's badass. It's got interior lights. Sweet. Very cool looking. All right. Where's the other figures it comes with? I know it comes with more. All right. I know it comes with a Cobra Commander. Let's just keep scrolling till we get to the other stretch goals. All right. Upgrade 1. So we're at 17. So it has... all 4 upgrades have been unlocked. You get extra missiles. You get extra plates and canopy. You get Cobra Commander. This looks amazing. This Cobra Commander looks awesome. And July 6th. I didn't pre-order it before July 6th, so I'm not going to get that tactician action figure, but it's basically, it looks like a his tank driver with in a black uniform. So 3 figures. If each figure is averaging around 20, let's say $24 right now, that's $75 just for the figures, right? Or is it 2 figures? Did I get that wrong? It's 2 figures plus 1 if you ordered early. So that's $50, we'll just say. That means that the his tank itself, if we subtract 50 from 300, that's $250 for that tank. I think that's a smart purchase. $250 for that tank. From what I hear, this thing was on display at San Diego Comic-Con. It is huge. I mean, it looks big in this picture here. It looks big next to this figure. But it's also wide, so it takes up some room. It's big. It's a centerpiece. I think it's worth it. So there you go. Ends in 13 days. Right about the 16th, I would think. Keith Chow says not to flex, but Larry's a dear friend. Yes, I watched your interview with Larry. That was awesome. I also feel privileged to say that I've also been interviewed by you, Keith. So very, very cool. That's awesome that you know him. He seems like a really cool guy. Michael Taylor asked if I'm ready for football. Very much so. I was just talking to my brother. I was texting my brother and asking him. He's a big, formerly known as Washington Redskins, now known as Washington Commanders. He's a big Washington football fan. I'm a Bengals fan. I also follow the formerly known as Redskins as well. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to football. Ohio State football, Bengals football. I'm very, very excited. Marvel Action is in Vegas, baby. How's it going, Marvel Action? Ren says, I'm getting that Wolverine. We don't have many Hugh Jackman Wolverines. Very true, and that's probably one of the last ones we're going to get. So again, I'm kind of on the fence with that one. It does look great, but there's a lot of other things that I'm pre-ordering, so I have to pick and choose. Leon says, totally agree. Hot Toys are starting to price me out. I'm being extremely selective lately, but I'm in on maybe Iron Man, RoboCop, and Vader. I'm not going to get the RoboCop because I'm going to get the NECA RoboCop, and I'm getting the NECA RoboCop with a big Ed 209 from NECA, and the RoboCop that I'm getting is the one in the big chair. So I'm going to have a nice display of RoboCop. I'm a huge RoboCop fan, so it seems natural that I would want to get the Hot Toys, but I think that my NECA will suffice, at least for me, for, bringing back that RoboCop nostalgia. Fabulous Disaster, I ordered the Mando Luke Skywalker Hot Toy. Got some tropical coconut body armor. Is that what that stuff is called? Body armor? I think that's what it's called. Oh, Lord. All right. Lions fan here. B. Drew Collects. I apologize. My condolences. And I was, in the 80s, I was a huge, or 80s and 90s, I was a big Lions fan because I was a big Barry Sanders fan. So they had a good run with Sanders. Nick Plowman. Yo, Cincy, this is Nate P in the 513. No Powercon and C-Bus for you this weekend. I will be in Powercon. I will be in Columbus. I will be in Cincinnati. So yeah, I'll be in Cincinnati on Friday and Monday. I'll be in Columbus at PowerCon Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you see me there, come up, say hi. What's up? Show me what kind of cool stuff you picked up. So one thing I always ask people whenever when someone like recognizes me and sees me at a con, I always ask, hey, what'd you pick up? I'm always curious what people pick up. B. Drew says, hate everything Ohio except the Bengals. Fun young team. Joe B is the business. Keith says, I've always been a Bears fan. Would kill for a classified fridge figure. That would be cool. That would be awesome. I would very much like that as well. Night of Ren, dang, I want to go to PowerCon so bad. Always next year. Bobby Makovsky's an Eagles fan. Eagles, Eagles. Kind of followed the Eagles a little bit when they had Donovan McNabb. And I liked Randall Cunningham a lot too when he was with them. Let's see. Keith says, thanks for the shout out. Always great when meeting your heroes and they turn out to be cool people. That's the one thing is when you have... I kind of avoid people that I've like admired a lot because I'm always afraid that I'm going to be disappointed. Like, I don't want to name any names, but like there's like certain comic book artists which I've really liked over the years, and I'm just afraid that if I meet them, it's not going to be a cool experience and it's going to ruin my like my memories of them. I don't know. So yeah, I hear what you're saying. It is it's kind of a risky thing to meet your heroes because maybe they're kind of a jerk, maybe they're cool. So it's good that Larry was very, very cool. All right, so let me show you this other stack here. Freaking balancing act here. All right, so you can see what's on top. A little Star Wars 3 3/4 inch action. I think this was a Walmart exclusive. I don't think this is available anywhere else. But I got the 3 3/4 inch Incinerator Trooper and Grogu, and I love that accessory where Grogu's blocking the flames. I think that's so cool. So Incinerator Trooper, yeah, you can buy him separately, and you can buy Grogu separately, and you probably have a Grogu in your collection already, but this just looks awesome. This looks so cool. So very happy to get this one. It's a deluxe figure. Incinerator Trooper, Grogu. Grogu's being a badass. Being a little baby badass. 50-year-old baby badass. Nick Plummet says, just picked up Steel Box Mezco Wolverine from Toy Department last week. Mezco has been killing me, but he's dope. Every review I've seen, everyone that has picked him up has liked that figure. I have it on pre-order through Big Bad, so any day now, they could hit me with that email and say, hey, it's in stock. It's in your pile of loot. So I'm damn excited for that. I'm very, very excited. Hopefully it'll bring my spirits back up regarding Mezco. they kind of pooped the bed this year. They kind of pooped the bed. I'm really hoping that they release that 89 Batman sooner than later. We saw it at SDCC. The cape looks a little whack. Cape looks like it's a little stiff. Hopefully it's better in person. Hopefully it's got a big ass wire in it and you can pose that sucker. Here's another exclusive. It's the Rex from Bad Batch. Had a hell of a time finding this guy. Finally I saw it on Walmart.com. It is a Walmart exclusive and was able to pick it up for like, I think it was like $22. So for retail. I don't know if it's still on there, if it's still available, but hell yes. Got the Rex. I've been collecting the 501st Black Series figures, so that'll look very nice with those guys. Sean says was just charged today for mine from Big Bad. Ooh, I wonder if I got mine. King Hippo Mac, since he will be selling anything at Dallas Toy Show, I will not be at Dallas Toy Show. I think that's this weekend, right? I will not be at that one. I'm going to be at Powercon. Ren says instead of Boss Baby, Baby Badass. We should do a shirt with Grogu's like silhouette, Baby Badass. Next thing I got, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I picked these up. So it's the Superpowers vehicles. It's the Batwing. So for those that are kind of, wondering about these, this is essentially, and obviously it's not the same because the figures don't have the little play action where you squeeze their legs and the arm goes like that, or squeeze their arm and the legs, start running or whatever. It's an homage to the original Superpowers line and kind of a continuation of sorts because we never got this in the Superpowers line. We got the Batmobile. I don't think they're going to do the old vehicles because there was a Batmobile, there was a Superman spaceship. I don't think we're going to get those. These are like, if the line had continued, these were things I guess that McFarlane would have hoped he would have gotten. So this is a Batwing. It's very reminiscent of the 89 Batman Batwing from the movie. It's even got that little deal in the front right there. But I love the packaging. I think it looks great. I think the vehicles look freaking awesome. I think the figures look a little weak, but I'm going to get the figures just to place in the vehicles because I'm going to display the vehicles. I'm going to take this one out and display it. And then the other one, if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you know about this one. This is the one I was most excited for. As soon as I saw they were doing this, I was so freaking pumped for this one right here. It's the Supermobile. And if you have no freaking clue what this is, in 1978, when I was 3 years old, they did a little die-cast version of this, made by Corgi. Corgi made die-cast vehicles, and they made literally this exact thing, that big. And I think they did a second version. So I think the original version by Corgi was basically like a Matchbox car, and it had like silver punching arms. And then the second version they did, I think they did another version which was slightly larger, and it had red punching arms. But as soon as I saw that I'm going to get a big version of that Corgi Supermobile, which I freaking love. It was a pocket toy. I always kept it in my pocket, took it wherever I went. I got a big version of that now. I'm so friggin' happy that McFarlane did this. Huge shout out. If Todd McFarlane was the one that selected this to be done, thank you very much, Todd. I appreciate it. My childhood appreciates it. So, very, very cool. That's everything in my haul. Let me see if I can get my focus back. There we go. Time to check out comments until Miss Cincy gets back. And we're having chicken Caesar salad for dinner tonight. Trying to eat more healthy, which is good. I need to do that. But let's see what everyone's saying in the comments. All right. B. Drew collects. You a Gargoyle fan? I'm thinking I'm going to have to grab them figs. New ones they showed got me fire. I'm not a Gargoyles fan. I think that came out in the mid 90s. And by that time I was pretty much in college. And I was I was kind of out of figures a little bit for a little while. So I didn't really get into gargoyles, but I think the figures look amazing. Absolutely amazing. I know that I think you can watch it on Disney Plus. So I've thought about, watching the series and seeing if I can get into it. But a lot of people seem to like it, so. All right. I got Steelbox Wolvie. It's fantastic. Just charged. Oh, I read that. Rabbit Hammer. How's it going? The 89 Batman is the same old prototype. It's still being pushed back a bunch. I don't understand why they're having so much difficulty with that figure, honestly. I know that they're doing the whole like seamless body, the little wired underbody under like a rubber body, but good God, 2.5 years. You could find cures for diseases in that much time. Why is it so hard for Mezco to make that damn figure? I don't get it. I don't get it. Can someone from Mezco in R&D or someone just say, hey, here's the reason why this figure's taken so long. We're having some trouble with this blank, and here's why it's taken so long. Some kind of communication would be absolutely fantastic. Not saying a damn word is probably the worst thing you can do. But that's just me. That's just a guy that's worked in marketing for like 20 years. What do I know, right? Anyway. Can't wait to find those in the wild, like with my own eyes, Adam says. Leon says I picked up a Legacy AT-AT. Oh my god, dude. Legacy AT-AT. That's one of the... Anytime someone asks, hey, do you ever have any regrets in selling stuff? There's one right there. The Legacy AT-AT. I want it again. I need it again. I will find room for one. It's pricey as frick. I've passed on a couple that were like $600 or $700. I don't want to pay that much. But if I can find a Legacy AT-AT, complete, perfect condition, out of box, doesn't have to be in box, I'm going to get it. Anyway, Leon said, and a Snowspeeder and some Troopers, and I have a friend selling me a brand new Legacy Millennium Falcon and X-Wing Vader's tie set. Good Lord, dude, you're going all in. You are going all in on the 3 3/4. That's awesome, man. I love it. If you could see, here, let me show you. If you could see, so I have up top all my 3 3/4 inch stuff up there, and I freaking love it. That stuff up there commands my attention just as much as like the expensive as hell Hot Toys. I just love looking at 3 3/4 inch stuff. It's what I started on, so it'll always be my scale of preference. I'm waiting on some more Action Force. I am loving the line. Also, the new 3 3/4 inch Vader is coming in soon. Yes. Are you talking about the Obi-Wan Kenobi one? I saw on Amazon you can actually buy the Obi-Wan and you can buy the Reva on there, and they ship now. And I was watching Nerd Out, and Randy had the new Vader, and he said it's amazing looking. So I'm really looking forward to it. The 3 3/4 inch vintage collection, I think it's called the Dark Times Darth Vader. Really looking forward to that. B. Drew says, Superman and Darkseid for sure because I'm a Superman guy, but might get Batman and Batwing too. Hold on. Comments jumped. Ren says, why does Superman need a mobile? So Superman is powered by our yellow sun. So if he is out in space and he's not near a yellow sun, I don't know if he has powers. He might just be a regular ass dude. So he would need a spaceship. Here, he's frickin' Superman. But in another universe, another galaxy, where there might not be a red sun, he might be like normaldude.com. So he he might need one of those big ass spaceships with punching arms. Anyway, that's my interpretation of why he needs a spaceship or a mobile. Rabbit says, my buddy's going to 3D print me weapon racks for my Action Force figs. Gonna be sick. Very cool, dude. I want to see pictures of those. Liquid Momentum says, think it was when he lost his powers. There you go. He's lost his powers a couple times. Plus, there's always the whole kryptonite thing. He's got to protect himself from the kryptonite. Jonathan says, nice shirt. Yeah, I got the Four Horsemen Metallica shirt on. Keith says, I had the diecast Supermobile too. Not excited about the figures. The scale is weird to me. But we'll definitely get the vehicles. Yeah, I was just going to get the vehicles, but then I kind of need, like, the dudes to just sit in the vehicles. That's all I want the Batman. I'm not going to get the Dark Side. It looks all right, but I'm not going to get it. I just want the Superman and Batman to literally just sit inside those. Just so that I don't have empty vehicles. Luna says, I missed the boat on Gargoyles as well. Just a little after my time. Beedrew says, I was born in 1990. Yeah, I was 15 in 1990. What did I just get from 1990? I just got some comic books from 1990. I was watching Sawyer Family Reviews. So if you don't know James, who works at the toy department, he has a YouTube channel where he gets weekly comic book purchases. And he got a trade of a Batman Legends of the Dark Knight arc called Prey. And the way he was describing it, he showed some of the interior art. I was like, how did I miss out on that? Because that was right, that was the time I was collecting Batman comics. I never got that miniseries. So I went on eBay and bought the entire run in original issue form. And which is even cooler because I have the original comic books with the old 90s ads. Because it started in like late 1990 and ended in early 91. So like, here, let's just show you real quick. We've got time. And I have them sitting right here. So this is part 3 of 5. I have parts 1 and 2 in another place because it's my reading pile. But let me just show you this. I'm going to show you some of the interior art. Maybe. And James said that it was a really good storyline. So right on the back, we have an advertisement for the movie The Rookie, which was a really good movie. Charlie Sheen, Clint Eastwood. I liked that movie, and I completely forgot about it until now. Here is the cover art. It's a Hugo Strange... Catwoman's in it. Very, very cool art. Very beautiful art. Holy crap, what is this? Oh my god. So right off the bat, it's got this fold out, and I haven't even looked in this yet, so that's why I reacted that way. It's got a freaking fold out Predator 2 advertisement from when Predator 2 was in theaters. This, my friends, now trades are cool. Trades are cool. But this is the reason you buy old comics. The smell, too. If you collected comics in the 80s and 90s, you know about the paper smell. It's very reminiscent because all comic book stores smelled the same way. They smelled like this paper. So just like smelling it brings back memories. So the first ad here, the Lynx eats boy's lunch. Who owned a Lynx? I had a Game Boy. I did not have a Lynx. Let me see if I can pull some cool pages of art here to show you an example of the art. The art's beautiful. That guy looks like Tom Selleck. All right, so here's a picture. There's the guy that looks like Tom Selleck, Magnum PI. But there is like an example of the art. It's kind of not a very good example because it's small panels. We got a NES advertisement in the back with Phantom Fighter. Starman advertisement. Freaking 90s, man. This was December of 1990. I was not even driving yet. This is when my mom had to drive me around to the comic book stores. So here's an example of the art. I have no idea what's going on here. Whoa, we got some naked ass Catwoman. I'm just gonna show that real quick. Catwoman in there. Anyway, it's called Prey. It's called Legends of the Dark Knight Prey. This storyline took place in issues 11 through 15. So if you're interested, it's 5 parts. I think I got all 5 issues for like $15 shipped on eBay. So check it out. Old comics for the win. All right. Showed the haul. If you are just now getting here, first of all, thank you for being here. If you missed the haul, please check out the replay. If you have any questions for me, please, let me know in the chat. I am going to be at Powercon. If you're going to be at Powercon, let me know. Cincy, was your dad a fighter pilot? My dad was in the Air Force. He worked in communications, though. And I guess I could say this about it now, since he's deceased and he passed away in 2010. He worked with the CIA, so that's all I'll say about that. But yeah, he was one of the inspirations for me liking G.I. Joe so much as a child. My brother also in the Air Force. I was, if you care to know anything about this, I went to college to be a pilot. My ultimate goal was to become an astronaut. So I went to college. I was in a cadet program at Virginia Tech, the Corps of Cadets. I did very, very well in my military classes. I got A's in those. And in my regular college courses, I got D's and F's. So I kind of failed out. And I went back home, and then I went to a local community college, and I got, my grades came up. I was getting all A's and B's. So that's kind of the story of my life. Is, you know, in another universe, another timeline, I am a pilot. I'm an Air Force pilot, but not in this one. But it's okay. It all worked out for the best. Your dad was like Breaker then. Pretty much, yeah. Breaker or Mainframe. My dad's first name was William, and everyone called him Bill. And he had a big mustache, and he kind of looked like Wild Bill. So Wild Bill was one of my favorite characters and figures also as a kid watching G.I. Joe. Let's see. Neighborhood YouTuber says, speaking of pilots, Top Gun, best movie of the year. Totally agree. And me, as a guy that wanted to be a pilot and knowing a lot about planes and studying planes and being very inspired by movies like Iron Eagle and Top Gun in the 80s, yeah, that movie really, like, that was like an A+ for me. Perfect movie, 4 stars. Gonna buy it on 4K. Gonna watch it over and over. It's gonna be in my constant rotation. Just some of the best scenes in an airplane flying. I mean, it literally felt like you were in the plane there. Especially when he was doing that, like, I'll just talk about the movie briefly. When he was doing the practice run and you didn't hear any music, it was just him in there. You could hear his breathing, and he was reacting to, he was flying very low, and you could hear the flight stick moving. It was just the coolest scene. I love that scene. Did your dad watch G.I. Joe? No. He watched me watch G.I. Joe, but he was too old to watch G.I. Joe with me. But I think he liked the fact that I was really into G.I. Joe. Leonce is trying to talk my bud Randy from Nerd Out into going to Powercon. He's supposed to go. Will let me know tomorrow. Dude, that would be awesome. I love Nerd Out. I love that they brought it back and they're doing videos again. And I'd love to meet Randy. Let's see. Have you seen the SHF Marvel Tech On figures? I picked up the Iron Man from Amazon for $88 shipped. He looks amazing. I have not seen those. I have not picked those up. I have not seen them. So I'll definitely look into them. Let me go ahead and see if Big Bad has any, and I can maybe show them to you. So they're SH Figure Arts. SH Figure Arts. Let's see if they got them. Oh, okay. So here's the Iron Man. All right, so let's look at this real quick. All right, so I'm on Big Bad, and here's the Tech On Iron Man. It looks very cool. Oh, wow. That looks awesome. Looks super articulated. I know they did a comic also where a lot of the heroes are wearing like Iron Man-like suits. Very cool. I think it looks great. I just don't think that I would have anywhere to like display them. But it looks fantastic. I think you'll like it. How's it going, CM Brock? I won the SHF Stone Cold and Rock from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Whatnot auction. Very cool. Big Lenbowski will be at PowerCon. Very cool, man. Zoom Flight, have you... Oh, I just read that. Let's see if there's any other Tech On. Marvel. Is that the only one that's been released so far? Oh, we got this one, the cap. So here's the cap. These look awesome. I gotta say, they look very, very cool. And these would be cool to just have like a shelf of them, just them, posed by themselves. You don't have to integrate anything else into these. Oh, wow, look at that. He's got like, looks like Iron Man armor with the red and yellow. That's cool. And there they are together. Those are badass, dude. I think those are, I think you'll like those a lot. I think they look cool. All right. They made a Wolverine too, Ren says. Ren says, I'll be at Fanboy here in Knoxville this Saturday. Where's Nerd Out from? They're in Detroit. Randy's got a store there in Detroit as well. So if you're in the Michigan area, definitely check that store out. Let's see. I'm excited for that 1/12 file from Metal Slug. It's up on the front page. Ooh, let's look at that. All right. Oh, this one here? Fiolina. Metal Slug 3. That definitely looks good. The dog is going berserk right now. Must be either Mrs. Cincy's back or we got a delivery. This picture just looks funny to me. She looks very happy to be eating food. Very, very happy. And then there's the group shot. That looks cool, man. They look very cool. I'm assuming that's a game, Metal Slug 3. I've never played that game. I am definitely going to be picking up the Lemmy. This looks badass. Super 7 making a Lemmy. I'm going to display Lemmy with... Oh, have I not even been showing you these damn things? There's the Lemmy. And... Here, I'll show you the picture that I was laughing at. Because I thought that I was showing them to you. It's this picture. She looks quite ecstatic to be eating that sandwich. Anyway. Alright, so let me show you the Lemmy. Let me show you the Lemmy. There he is right there. Badass. Because you can pose this thing with Triple H. You can pose it with Eddie from Stranger Things. You could do a whole rock. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta wait a whole year for it. August of 2023. $55. I'm in. I'm definitely in. So cool. Very awesome. Comes with the mic stand, the mic, freaking bottle of whiskey, and the guitar. 2 additional head sculpts, one with sunglasses. That's a pickup for me. See you, Rum Hambles. Thanks for being here. Take care, Ren. Once again, thank you for being here. One of the faces looks a little sus, Rum Hamble says. B. Drew says Oak Park, Michigan. I'm 15 minutes from it. I need a Rob Halford from Judas Priest. Ed Stringer missed the chat. Okay, I'm gone. Peace. See you, Ren. Rum Hambles is not going. Nerd Out is where I got my Action Force figs from. Very cool. Guys, hit up Nerd Out. Hit up Nerd Out. Support your small businesses. I am extremely excited for these. So freaking cool. $260 though. But you get Mr. Burns. These head sculpts are amazing. And he's got the 3-eyed fish. I haven't seen these accessories yet. This is the first time I'm seeing these. But that's hilarious that he has the radioactive fish. Oh man, so cool. And they're so large. So you got Kang. Oh, you get the Maggie as an accessory? Holy cow, that's so cool. Look at that. So badass. And then what is... So Kodos comes with the The ray gun. How to cook for 40 humans. Look at this head sculpt too. Oh man. You got Ralph. I choose you. Oh, that's awesome. He's got the ice cream on his head. Oh man. Warning, do not hug. Oh god, I love The Simpsons. It's so freaking funny. The writers of The Simpsons are geniuses, honestly. He comes with the I choose you, the Valentine's card, and then the computer CAT cat. Oh, so cool. And this is wave 3. This was wave 1. The Itchy and Scratchy robots, Homer. I'll probably get the Mo, because I like Mo. I don't know if I'm going to get that whole wave. Let me see what Mo comes with. So he comes with the flaming Mo, of course. I don't remember the panda. I don't remember that episode. And then let's check out wave 2. Simpsons. And we got him. Oh, wow. So you got Duffman. Oh, so cool. All right, so we got Bartman. Hold on. We got Bartman. Very nice. The Duffman's a definite pickup for me. You got... Is that Groundskeeper Willie? Oh, no, it's Hank Scorpio. And then you got Krusty. Wow. Okay. So definitely going to pick up some of the Simpsons figures. But I think I heard you guys raised tens of dollars for the movie. You guys, we made a couple G's. The good thing about that was we all donated stuff that from our own personal collection, our own personal inventory. We just donated it to raise money for that the movie that we're in. And I think that if you watched that initial short, and you liked that, I think you're really going to be impressed with this movie as a whole. So I hope that you all watch it. I'm very, very excited for it. Extremely excited for it. And I can't wait for you guys. We're going to do a premiere. I got to make sure that I'm careful with what I say because I don't want to accidentally say something I shouldn't be saying. But we're going to do a premiere, like a live premiere at a theater. Potentially more theaters. I'm not sure. Down here. So if you're in Texas, if you're local to the area, hell, if you just want to come down here and watch the premiere, Marcus Taylor, I'm in a film. It's a comedy horror film called Retro Freaks. It started as a short called Last Haul of My Life. We decided to morph that short into a full feature-length movie, which we're currently in production. And I have a role in it. And I love my role in it. And I'm really, really excited to film the rest of this film. So it's something I've always wanted to do, is be a part of a film production. A movie with toy guys. Yeah, it's toy guys. There's some actual actors and actresses in it, not just us schlubs. But yeah, there's some actual people with acting talent in it. I do my best. But yeah. Heard the aliens are huge. They look huge in these pictures. Are you getting the new Bane Megafig from McFarlane? I did. I pre-ordered the Bane. I pre-ordered the Deathstroke. I did not pre-order Necron, but I'm excited for the Bane. It's going to go on my villain shelf. I have a whole McFarlane's villain shelf for DC, so I'm excited about that. But yes, I did. And I'm going to get the Mafex one as well. I really like Bane. I think he's a cool character. Especially the comic book version. Bijou says, how was life in Texas? Snakes everywhere. Hot AF. It is definitely hot AF. I don't remember a day where our high was under 100. Literally, it's been over 100 for months? Like 2 months? 3 months? It's so freaking hot here. It's painful. It's painfully hot. Snakes everywhere. There's snakes. Like if you dig maybe like a foot down, you're going to find snakes scurrying around in your soil. But I've never, knock on wood. I need some wood to knock on. I've never been bit by a snake, thankfully, and I hope I don't. But it's okay. We got AC down here. It's all right. Ice cream and AC. That's all you need in Texas. And Whataburger. Anonymous Dude 123. Where can I see the trailer, Cincy? So we don't have a trailer because we're still filming like the third act of the film. So we don't have a full trailer yet. But if you want to watch the short we did, scenes from the short will be in the full-length movie. If you want to watch the short, it's at, just look on YouTube, Last Haul of My Life. It's on Craig's channel, not another retro channel. So definitely take a look at there. That'll give you an idea of what we're going for. But I can assure you, if you liked the short, you're gonna love the film because it gets much better. 34 days in a row, 100 plus. Good Lord. I remember when I was last here in, I think it was like 2011, 12 maybe. I think we had like 71 days consecutive over 100. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, I think Mrs. Cincy's back. So I'm going to go eat a chicken Caesar salad. Anonymous Dude says, great idea. All the best to you guys. Leon says the short was great. Thank you, Leon. B. Drew, good Lord. You missed the negative 20-degree weather from Ohio, Michigan area. I hate the winter. No, I don't miss the winters in Ohio. Not at all. Imagine life without AC down south. Good Lord, I could not imagine that. People would be passing out. Cincy, how do you protect your hot toys from the heat? They stay here in an air-conditioned room. I don't dare put them in storage. I don't put them in my attic because they'll get effed. They will literally get effed in the A. If you put them in your attic, if you put them in your garage, anywhere where there's heat or extreme temperatures, they will get screwed. So if you own hot toys, pretty much any figure, they'll get screwed in the heat, in the cold. Keep them in temperature-controlled rooms as much as you can. If you run out of room, stick them in a closet if you can. Don't put them in your attic. Don't put them in your garage because they're going to get screwed. Anyway, Lee says, got to join me for a workout. I'm not an actual member of the gym. I'm just a member of 9 Round. So I'd love to. Maybe I'll get like a day pass and join you for a workout. Lee works out at the gym that I work out at, except I go into the kickboxing area. All right, guys. So I'm going to go eat dinner. I do appreciate you all being here. If you missed the haul, please check it out. Check out the replay. Did I pre-order the 3-pack of Venom, Agony, and Riot? Not yet. I showed it earlier in the stream here, but I haven't ordered it yet. Uber says, so hot IMDb. Mike's accent is now gone. His Boston accent? Check you later, Cincy and folks. Hey, guys, thanks for being here. Definitely appreciate it. Again, check out the next video should be dedicated to G.I. Joe Classified. But again, I'm going to be filming all weekend long at Powercon in Cincinnati at Toy Department, Comics to Games. So check out those videos. They're coming. And if you're going to be at Powercon, stop by and say hello and show me what you picked up, because that's probably what I'm going to ask you. So there you go, guys. Thanks for being here, and adios. I got to get my screen ready. Adios for now.